Hey everyone, Luke Dog here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I'm gonna go talk to Aedan. See if he has anything new to say.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Heard any rumors?
Thank the Maker we didn't lose Tyrn Loghain at Ostagar. He pulled his troops out just in time, so it said. Without him, we'd be lost. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Can I see your wares?
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I really just want to see what gifts you have. Nothing new. As for a mage, Tomb of Physical gives the reader 1 point to spend on a talent or spell, but is rendered useless afterwards. 22 gold. Tempting, but probably not. Morgan has nothing equipped, huh? Well then. Nope, wrong one. Liliana doesn't either. I do not have a lot of jewels for my people. Here, Morgan. Have a ring.
But it doesn't do anything.
Plus 10 electricity damage. Oh. Sandal!
Enchantment?
Enchantment!
Enchantment!
Nah, Sten's thing is still better. See, what do you got right now? Plus 2 electricity. I'll give you fire. What's up, Shale?
It speaks.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
You don't seem to like humans much.
That is true. I do not. I'm not interested in getting into a discussion on the subject, however. Ask another time. If it is done asking overly obvious questions, let us find some humans to throw off a cliff or something.
Okay. Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Never mind.
You know what? Let's just.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind. You're not very talkative.
Neither are you.
Sten!
Yes.
I wanted to discuss something.
Speak, then.
That's enough.
Then I suggest we move on.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Actually, never mind.
Very well.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Great conversation, as always. Alistair,
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
What's it like having a flaming sword on your back now? Never mind. Liliana?
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
We're all entitled to a little silliness now and then.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
You never have to feel afraid with me.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
We are more than friends. I thought that was obvious.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, Oh, how very awkward.
You still like me, right?
Oh, chivalry is so dead, making the lady spill her guts like that. Well, that settles it then.
Inspired by your leadership, this party member has gained a major bonus to cunning. How about you, Carver? Yep, what a doggy.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay, I think we need to go back to Denerim for one last thing. Keep our eye out for what's his name. Most powerful foe? Blood Mage Leader. Explored 19% of the world. Most money? 23 gold, 34 silver, 55 bronze.
Why are you here?
What do you mean?
Women are priests, or merchants, or artisans, or farmers. None of those have any place fighting.
I have no idea how to answer this.
It is not done. There is no more to it.
Do you mean your people have no female mages or warriors?
Of course not. Why would our women wish to be men?
What are you talking about? They don't wish to be men.
They shouldn't. That can only lead to frustration.
Sten! No, never mind. Let's drop this.
Kunari Way is just strange to us, Sten. That's all. Okay. Missing Ostagar veteran named Rexel. But you should keep an eye out for him during your travels in Denerim. Find the remaining deserters in Lake Calenhad, Denerim. Ooh, Lason's in Denerim somewhere. And Tornaz.
I thought you killed Aedan already.
So looking for a guy named Rexel.
Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with.
Yay, lesser health thing.
Lead me to my business.
Fine then.
You meet the my business.
Does anyone know of a guy named Rexel? Nothing new from you.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you. Thank you and farewell.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find that.
That's Jenna TV's house. That's the non-noble tavern.
Really dumb name.
Let's check in here, see if anyone's heard of him.
I saw what you were doing back there.
Oh?
Don't play innocent with me.
What are you talking about?
You playing with that kitten.
There was no kitten.
Sten, I saw you. You were dangling a piece of twine for it.
I was helping it train.
You're a big softy.
We will never speak of this again.
Softy.
What is this?
I love party banter. Okay, there's nothing here.
Good job clearing those louts out.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Make his blessing upon you.
Okay, let's just travel around then, I guess, and see. Do 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 do.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand. From the golden
See if maybe a random encounter happens.
See, I already thought you killed the guy and then.
Hmm. Check out the pearl. And if he's not there, I'm just gonna head off to somewhere else. Door there.
Impossible. If you must.
Stop whining.
Sorry.
What?
Jeez. Stop being snippy with me, everyone.
Never survived those.
No, I cannot.
What's the password? Go away.
Phooey.
That might be him.
Don't make me pitch you out.
Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat. Get Ela. But so what would you like me to show you? The men or the women?
No.
Come again.
Not unless you can tell me where a guy named Rexel is. Hey, you. Excuse me. I wouldn't be surprised if that was him.
Probably is, but you need to find a key.
Yeah, so where do I get a key?
If you want something, talk to Sanga.
Nah. Let's just move on. Let's go do these refugees.
Let's go do these refugees.
I said let's go to these refugees.
No, you won't.
Okay, Stan, I know you're a little out of practice, but I just hope you do well.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Oh yeah, I forgot, these guys explode. We arrived in the dead of night. We had been tracking the Maleficar for days and finally had him cornered, or so we thought. As we approached, a home on the edge of the town exploded, sending splinters of wood and fist-sized chunks of rock into our ranks. We had but moments to regroup before fire rained down from the sky. The sounds of destruction wrapped in a hideous laughter from the center of the village. There, perched atop the spire of the village chantry, stood the mage, but he was human no longer. We shouted prayers to the Maker and deflected what magic we could, but as we fought, the creature fought harder. I saw my comrades fall, burned by the flaming sky or crushed by debris. The monstrous creature, looking as if a demon was wearing a man like a twisted suit of skin, spotted me and grinned. We had forced it to this, I realized. The mage had made this pact, given himself over to the demon to survive our onslaught. Transcribed from a tale told by a former Templar in Cumberland, 884 Blessed. It is known that mages are able to walk the Fade while completely aware of their surroundings, unlike most others who may only enter the realm as dreamers and leave it scarcely aware of their experience. Demons are drawn to mages, though whether it is because of this awareness or simply by virtue of their magical power in our world is unknown. Regardless of the reason, a demon always attempts to possess a mage when it encounters one, by force or by making some kind of deal, depending on the strength of the mage. Should the demon get the upper hand, the result is an unholy union known as an abomination. Abominations have been responsible for some of the worst cataclysms in history, and the notion that some mage in a remote tower could turn into such a creature unbeknownst to any was the driving force behind the creation of the Circle of Magi. Thankfully, abominations are rare. The Circle has methods for weeding out those who are too at risk for demonic possession, and scant few mages would give up their free will to submit to such a bond with a demon. But once an abomination is created, it will do its best to create more. Considering that entire squads of Templars have been known to fall at the hands of a single abomination, it is not surprising that the Chantry takes the business of the Circle of Magi very serious indeed.
Templar.
Silver band with a finely cut feldspar gem. Gem is rather common, but the setting is crafted with care. A Master Mage's Journal. The last part outlined the failed pursuit of his misguided apprentice. You found Reynolds' body, along with the abomination that killed him. Reynolds' journal tells the tale of his last days. Return to the collective for your reward. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. To one's paramour. When last we embraced, one noticed the redolence of another's company, but one was unmindful. My love, Oh yeah, I've read these before. There's a letter of conscription. You are receiving this letter because you or someone else placed your name on an article of conscription, thereby pledging your life to the Blackstone Irregulars. With war looming on all fronts, the Irregulars must build their members. We are forced to call upon those who have sworn their assistance to make good on those oaths. Say farewell to your friends and family. While you may return to them, you must prepare them for the possibility that this will be your last day together. Your sacrifice is appreciated. Taran. My dear lady, it is with great regret that I must inform you of the death of your husband. He died as he lived, with the greatest honor, completing a task of vital importance to the guild. Rest assured that we will take vengeance on those responsible for his death. Please accept my condolences for your loss. Should you find this note, I beg you, please complete my task. I'm Reynold, Master Mage and mentor of the misguided fool Hesher. It seems that my young apprentice got mixed up in magic unmentionable, for which I pledged to pursue him to the ends of the world. If you are reading this, then my apprentice caught up to me and choked from me my last breath. I beg you to delve into this ancient elven forest and end the threat of the abomination my beloved apprentice has become. Should you do this, then I beg you, keep the feldspar ring you find on my apprentice's finger as a token of my thanks, and may you never know profound failure such as that I feel as I write this. Continuing onward. We got Darkspawn. Stab, stab, stab.
As you said.
Where are you going?
begun.
Oop. We got, oh, this one. There you go. Stunned. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, wrong one, dang it. Yay, Sten leveled up. And so did I. Could upgrade my lock and trap picking. And in this mode, the character strikes with both weapons simultaneously. Attacks cause more damage, but the character cannot inflict regular critical hits or backstabs. Let's go expertise. Oh, Sten didn't level up. Never mind then.
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you.
Getting money and elf roots and health poultices, because those are nice.
Civil War?
Wow, we gotta take a long route. We gotta go around this giant valley, field, whatever.
Get your horses off Ben Talman's land. We won't bend needle again.
Loghain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lickspittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
Enemies approaching. I shall do
Let's help these guys out.
It's begun. Best be wary. As you say. Very well.
You have disrupted Loghain's forces and no doubt hampered his plans. Return to the Chantry Board to report this tragic loss. You defeat the Darkspawn in the area and rescue the refugees. Report the success to the Chantry.
We showed those Loghain upstarts.
See ya. Oh, fruit. Always nice. Okay, let's go back to Denerim. Hand these quests in. Oh boy. What now? Oh. Just a merchant.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount.
Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Let's see this discount. No gifts. I have a diamond. Silk carpet. Health poultices are always nice. This tome gives the reader 1 point to spend on a skill, but is rendered useless afterwards. Liliana, we're giving you new armor.
Because that's what your rogue needs is dwarven armor.
You have coin, stranger? Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Here, I'm gonna sell you some stuff. Still can't use that yet. There's that defensive 4.
You have fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
For sale. Back we go to Danarim, to Danarim, to Danarim. Back we go to Danarim to turn some quests in.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then? A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Okay, let's turn the stuff in, girls.
As there is but one world, one life, one day.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
They are sinners who have given their love.
Anything new? Nope.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this isn't...
Dessert?
A little something extra. For friendship.
Thank you. Anything else? Nope. 1 gold coin.
As there is but one world, one life, one day.
Nothing new? Okay.
The false god.
Where should we go to? Let's go to Lake Calenhad.
Oh, we should do something like that.
Hey, Tegrin, didn't we just meet you?
You have coins, Drake? Fine weapon and arms.
Got anything new? Probably not. Half the stuff is probably stuff I sold you.
I don't think he's actually got
Stan, you got nothing equipped. We'll give you an apprentice's amulet.
Because that makes sense.
Here, Stan. Have a necklace. Onward. Death root.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I'm here you stole supplies from the guild.
How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for you. Men, let's teach the Grey Warden a lesson about trust.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
So I'll just stun him.
It's begun.
Them out. You will learn to fear me.
Way to go, Liliana. Pin him against the ocean. I mean the lake.
The archer standing on top of it. Shoot.
Got some guild supplies.
Good to see you again.
What do you got? Hear me and obey. My power waning, I, Kribbelash the Epithet, requires a reconnection to the mystic places I have left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world. the Brazilian forest, the deep roads, the heart of Denerim, and near the base of the Circle Tower. I gotta go back to Denerim then. The activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep did not go unnoticed, and now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I asked the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were traveling on along the road from Lothering to Denerim, where their lies will seal my fate. There comes a time in each young mage's life that he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. The apprentices' names are Sterik, Alina, and Sheth. I have cleverly sent them away from my abode so that they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. You will find 2 of them in Denerim. The other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzammar. And be sensitive. I would not wish harm upon their delicate feelings. My worst fears have been realized. A band of devilish Maleficarum are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my own sanctum. This cannot stand. I, Dubasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy the fiends before their evil brings unwanted attention from either Templars or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay these blasphemers. Disaster. So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without it, I am ruined. Ruined! I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this, I can continue on my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. May he who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. So, yeah, I was gonna... So you want us to bring you mushrooms? Like drugs?
Good to see you again.
Why, bless my soul. What's a distinguished personage like yourself doing here?
Are you a mage?
A mage? Me? That'll be the day, I tell you. That will be the day. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job.
Why?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was.
Who's Gregor?
He's Knight Commander of the Templars up in the tower. Good man.
Is something wrong up there in the tower?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic, but the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Is there no way to get across?
You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
Well, thanks for your help.
You're too kind. Your type don't usually give my type the time of day.
My dear apprentice, I have sent this courier with this notice to officially end your period of apprenticeship. I harbor you no ill will, for despite your complete incompetence, you have failed to do lasting harm to myself or my work. Sadly, I will not have a chance to witness your floundering attempts at improvement. When you return from your current errand, your apprenticeship will be over. Now hurry, I have dire need of the supplies I sent you to procure. The Spoiled Princess.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at? And
Liliana, you got new boots.
done drinking, peace.
My dearest Virginia True Royal, regarding bodice ripped and closed are several silver and my most heartfelt apologies for said bodice. I would blame the cold ocean spray, the loss of my favorite shirt, the bucking of the stallion, or perhaps the strain of maintaining all such elements while sitting for a portrait, but I will certainly not myself. I hope you will forgive me and not take it upon yourself to find your own determined way in this world. Yours, Sir Rival Grousman. Here, Liliana. I'll give you new boots.
Yes?
I'm sorry to tell you your husband is dead.
Why? What did he do to deserve this?
I'm just the bearer of great news.
Been a little more like.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Is there a Brother Genetivi here?
Brother Gen... no. No, of course not. I've never heard of him.
Are you sure?
I know everyone staying at my inn, and I've not heard of this person.
Sounds like you're not telling me everything.
Nonsense. Why would I lie to you? Listen, the person you're looking for isn't here. You should be on your way as soon as possible.
Are you in some trouble? You can trust me.
They're watching me. I can't speak openly. Don't look around and keep your voice down. They're looking for anyone asking for this Brother Genetivi. They told me to act like nothing's wrong and just deny ever having seen the brother or the knights.
Who are these people watching you?
I don't know. You should be on your guard and leave quickly. I don't know what happened to the knights, but I doubt it was anything good.
Thank you. I'll be careful.
Goodbye, and make her turn his gaze on you.
The innkeeper of the Spoiled Princess told you that he was being watched by strange men who are looking out for anyone inquiring about Brother Genetivi's whereabouts. The innkeeper seems quite afraid of these men. Find the remaining deserters.
So you've gotten 2 out of the 3.
Find and activate the 4 mystical sites of power located in the forest, the deep roads, Denerim, and the Circle. Track down and stop a small group of adventurers from giving false testimony. Find the 3 apprentices and get the Denerim, 2 in Denerim, 1 in Orzammar. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay the Cabal of Maleficar. Bring 10 bundles of deep mushrooms to the Mages Collective.
I love those giant spaces. Bring 10 bundles.
Something strange is going on here, and I don't like it.
You're gonna die. Stench.
An enemy lies ahead. Very well.
I'm guessing these are the people. Stab, stab, stab.
Cross me and you shall pay!
I'm been stunned.
As you say, it shall be done. I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. Come, let us end this.
Yay, we all survived. Silver ring. Ceremonial armor. Very big. No one has enough strength. I'm not selling it. I'm keeping it. I'll just level up someone's strength. Hi, Carol.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
I'm a Grey Warden, and I seek assistance of the mages.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
I have these documents.
Yes? Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those. You know, I have some documents, too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
My documents are real.
Kill some Darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening.
There aren't any Darkspawn here.
Well, that's good, I suppose. Wouldn't want Darkspawn smeared across the landscape. I hear their blood is black. Is that true? You'd know if you were a Grey Warden.
It's not black, but it burns you when it touches you.
Oh, pleasant, eh? Good thing I don't have to kill them, then. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go!
Superior won't look like you're giving me trouble.
Oh, really? You think Gregor would be upset with me for not letting you in? Wait, actually, he would. Good point.
Yes, he would be very mad.
He's the big guy around here. I bet he could deal with one Grey Warden. Alleged Grey Warden. Well, you want that I should take you there now?
Yes, please.
Come along, I suppose.
I guess I had high enough persuasion, but I know there is a thing where if you can't persuade him or something, Sten actually gives him cookies. Yes, if you have Sten in your party, he will give him cookies, and he'll let you pass.
It's so stupid. Just like cookies.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I just had high enough persuasion that I didn't have to do that. Sorry.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we wait and pray.
What's going on here?
We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
But I seek the mage's help to defeat the Darkspawn.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
This is why we cut the tongues from mages in Parvolan.
I will admit to agreeing with your companion. Maker knows the Kunari would not have gotten themselves into this position.
How did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
What can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The right of annulment?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely. This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
The mages are not defenseless. Some must have still lived.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
When did you send word to Denerim?
A while ago, and it worries me. The Civil War has no doubt caused much turmoil. Has the Chantry been caught up in it? I can only guess. Denerim must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
There must be something I can do.
You? What can you do?
People in there might need help. You can't abandon them.
It is the innocent folk of Ferelden who matter. I would lay down my life and the life of any mage to protect them. No abomination must cross this threshold.
I can make sure this never happens.
I should wait. But I do not have the luxury of refusing help when it is offered. What do you propose?
I will investigate the tower and see what can be done.
You must face and slaughter the abominations to get to the bottom of this. Are you sure you can handle them?
I have confidence in my abilities.
If you succeed, I would owe you much, enough that I would pledge my Templars to your cause. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course. Surely destroying Darkspawn is a worthy goal.
We have an agreement then.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
So let's hope he's still alive then. There is no higher office in a Circle Tower than that of First Enchanter. The one who holds this title must not only be an able administrator, but also a mentor, leader, and surrogate parent to all the mages of the tower. Irving has proven himself to be all these things with an added dose of cunning. Most apprentices know that little goes on in the tower that Irving does not know. He can soothe Templars angered by some childish magical prank at the same time that he lauds the pranksters, and everyone walks away satisfied. It is the innocent folk of Ferelden who matter. I would lay down my life, and the life of any mage, to protect them. Grim and taciturn, Gregor has been Knight Commander of the Templar forces stationed at the Circle Tower for so many years that hardly anyone except the First Enchanter recalls that he is not simply part of the tower itself.
I don't want to die.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
Do you need help?
We need the abominations and demons out of this place, if that's what you mean. If you have anything to trade, that would be helpful too.
Let's trade.
Sell it all. Sell the junk.
Ooh, this is better than what I have. Holy smokes, I should have been equipping all this.
Yeah, that's why you're so squishy. I mean, you're also a rogue.
I'm so squishy. Hey, I look like Alistair now.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll... Yes! Would you like to trade?
Yes, please. Andriel's Blessing.
It's a lot of money.
Belts of this type, crafted by ancient elven keepers, were given to a clan's honored allies. Although the fine engravings are faded from age and use, the enchantments remain strong to this day. +2 to all attributes, +20 nature resistance, +2 mana regeneration in combat, +2 stamina regeneration in combat, and +10 physical resistance. That +2 to all attributes alone. And it's 106 gold. Health potions are always nice. Backpack.
So the mages are all locked within. Fitting end for those who gave up their own freedom.
Make
And they were never heard from again. Anything in here?
Goodbye.
No, 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 and stop asking. I'm not getting in trouble because of you again. I don't care what's in the basement, and neither do the senior Magi. Everything is about Uldred and the upper floors. I don't know what you're digging up, but those tomes are way older than our lesson texts, and a princess shouldn't touch them. The threads burned before a giant, spear raised. He stands alone, so whispers are known false. Don't need him. Owain knew reaching.
It is over.
There was another flip up here. I'm crazy. Delusional.
Pile of filth. Deep mushroom!
I am led to understand that the Canary have their own mages as well. Is this so?
You would not understand.
Not understand? Is it mental capacity that you believe I lack? Or are you worried I will sympathize with my so-called brethren?
Take your pick.
Is that supposed to make me angry?
It means I find myself wishing that your people held proper, civilized attitudes towards magic.
That is a rather hostile thing to say.
And yet you continue speaking. Astonishing.
Eesh. Anything in here?
That's the thing.
I'm telling you guys, it's a test like the summoning. Why else would lessons be cancelled? And that outburst in the library with Uldred? An older tome fell to a page on the reaching. I copied what I could before they pushed us out. A sword lowered to strike through and ground. You can't tell me I wasn't supposed to see that. It's too convenient. I'm looking for more, and you'd be smart to help. +1 will.
Finished.
The spot. Makers win, Darcy. I said I'd wait, but it's not just a disagreement. Uldred set abominations loose. One was in my mentor's robe. If you make it here, something in the spot may help you out. No point in hiding it from the senior mages now, and don't worry about Denry's usual fee for moving his bed. He's dead.
Good.
Lyrium dust. Knock knock.
Hey.
It's you. No, come no further. Grey Warden or no, I will strike you down where you stand.
I'm not here to fight. Wynne, what are you doing here?
I am a mage of the Circle. More importantly, why are you here? The Templars would not let just anyone by.
I came here seeking the Age of the Mages.
The Age of the Mages.
And you were told that the Circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose. So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now?
No. Don't worry, the Red of Annulment has not arrived.
They sent for it then. I feared they might have. What else could they do? So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
What happened here?
Let it suffice to say that we had something of a revolt on our hands, led by a mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle at Ostagar, he tried to take over the Circle. As you can see, it didn't work out as he had planned. I don't know what became of Uldred, but I am certain all this is his doing. I will not lose the Circle to one man's pride and stupidity.
So what do you intend?
I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this Circle.
We must try to avoid needless slaughter.
Yes, even if we cannot eliminate all the demons and abominations, together we could lead the survivors out. Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Then we should set off immediately. Wait, no. Yeah.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
You could have been one of them if things were different.
If that was so, why, I am sure I would have flung myself from the top of this tower years ago. I will allow neither mind nor body be subjugated in such a dehumanizing fashion.
I've made my decision. We help win.
Have it your way.
Petra, Kinan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wyn, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Have faith. We will not fail.
Your confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weaknesses. If you are ready, let us go end this.
Okay, Wyn has to come with us. So who else should we bring?
The Templar and the doggy.
Yes.
You're thinking Alistair and Carver? As much as I like Carver, I think we should bring someone else. We got a lot of warriors here.
Who's going to be best at fighting now?
Liliana can help buff us with her bard abilities.
Indeed.
Yeah, let's go with this. Oh, you got rock armor too. That's nice.
It's a shame you weren't there.
And speaking of which, why are you still here?
It happens. The game hasn't caught up with you.
Here we go. I'll give you some boots. Some scale armor.
Because that makes sense.
And apparently we don't have any gloves for you.
No gloves.
I have a charm of still waters. And a silver wing with absolutely nothing. Plus 2 magic. Nope. I could give you an enchanted dagger.
Yeah, I'm sure that would do it great.
Yeah, we don't have any staffs for you, Wyn. Sorry.
now? Think again.
Unseen force. Oh, that's nice.
I don't suppose this is what you expected the Circle to be like, is it?
This is not a common occurrence, I take it.
I keep thinking this is our punishment for being mages. That's why the Templars have to do away with us. No, don't say that. It's not true. You deserve to live just like anyone else. The swords are like the sword of mercy that sent Andraste back to the Maker.
Wouldn't it have been better if Andraste hadn't died at all?
Andraste only died because of man's foolishness and pride. We need to atone for this. We should let the Templars come. Only then can we be cleansed of our wickedness.
The horror of this ordeal has unhinged you, I see.
I will pray. May we abandon our tainted bodies to find peace with the Maker.
Okay.
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
Did it tire you out?
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Be on your guard.
And with that, we are going to end it here. So next time, we'll be heading into the Circle Tower and trying to find the first Enchanter Irving. Till then, if you liked this video, let me know in the comments. If you really liked it, press that cute little like button. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Luke Dog, and I'll see you next time.